Oh, so I couldn't control my emotions so well today. I must admit. I mean, to play one of our big rivals, local derby, to see the end of a week that's been a very tough 6 days for us, to finish in that style and that with that result in is it's one of those outstanding moments for me this season. And I think that to turn it around at half time, because we looked I wouldn't say dead and buried, but we looked like we were going to find it difficult to come back into the game after they scored. But the way the lads applied themselves and the tactics we used to expose the opposition, which is about belief and about the desire to do so, and then about the quality. So all of those three things upped to a massive level in the second half, and I think we started almost from the first whistle and continued it until they cracked, and they cracked in the end, and we won 3-1, and deservedly so, I thought, in the end. It has to be a fantastic game, because there were times at the other end where some of our defending needed to be desperate. Our goalkeeper needed to pull off some top class saves, which is always needed when you play a team of Chelsea's size to win against them, and in the end it's just been an outstanding victory for us at the end of a very difficult 6 days with the three teams that we've played.
Sam, is that fair to say it's one of the best half-time substitutions you've ever made?
Well, I think in the end we changed it tactically as well as we changed the substitutions, and I think that we, for the want of a better word, overcomplicated it in the first half instead of keeping it simple. And the simple thing was, Carlton Cole, when you played to him, is having a very good game, and that was in the first half. But the trouble was we weren't playing to him, and if we were going to play to him, he's causing the central defender some problems, and then we can break off the midfield players and then get players like Mo Diarmi in the game, and his then contribution comes into play, and then we started to sustain pressure. We started instead of both Chelsea's full-backs running at our defence, our two wide men were running at Chelsea's full-backs or getting in behind Chelsea's full-backs, and then it would be a question of, will we score, and if we do, when will it be? And I have to say, 15 minutes or so had gone by, and I was thinking, we've had a great spell here, and we haven't, and Chelsea will come back in the game somewhere. And then we did score, and then Chelsea came back into the game again. Some great defending again, and some good saves by Yussi, and then our fitness in the end came through. We continued to run, and we wore Chelsea down, and then the quality came out. We scored two very, very good goals at the end, and the old adage, what a game of two halves.
Do you feel some sympathy towards Rafa? Maybe some senior managers who play such continuous pressure at the start of his own plans.
Well, I said to the players in the team talk that a lot of you lads have been saying that the Chelsea players would probably be relieved to play away from home, and I said to our players, make sure it's not the case. Make sure that. But I have to say, in the first half, I thought it was the case, because I thought that that Chelsea really should have finished us off. Let's be honest about this. You know what I mean? I don't pull any punches. I don't hide behind the fact that they were much better than we were, but they didn't finish us off, and because they didn't, they paid the price. And we've played many games like that in the past where we've been better than the opposition, not finished them off, and suffered the consequences. They've suffered them today. We've ended up beating them fair and square.
Without oversimplifying it, it seemed that it was all about desire and commitment and character, really.
Well, the quality at the end of it, you must have that. We didn't see enough. We didn't see enough of our quality in the first half. We after we lost the goal, we went on the back foot. We didn't get on the front foot. Our passing went straight. We kept passing it straight back to and you're passing it to top class players, so you're having to defend more and more desperately as the first half went on, and then they'll start to create more and more chances. Keep the ball off them, and keep the ball into the areas where they don't like, and that's quality in behind their fullbacks. Their fullbacks bomb on so much and leave so much space. But if you don't play there and don't run there, it's difficult to cause them a problem. But we did in the second half, and like I said, you know, substitutions are a big decision. We decided to make ours at half time, and we've not to forget that Matt Taylor made a good contribution as well as Modi Army, and then of course Modi Moldbiger scored the third one, because you know Chelsea at any stage in the last few minutes would throw caution to the wind, and the quality they've got, they might have sneaked an equaliser, but they didn't. We got the third, and it's ended up being a great day for West Ham fans and everybody involved in West Ham.
Does it make it any sweeter it was against Chelsea and Rafa?
It makes it great for us because it's Chelsea, it's our local rivals. We're 3-2 up on local derbies. We beat QPR, we beat Fulham, we beat Chelsea. So we're 3-2 up.
So no sympathy for Rafa then, Sam?
Well, we don't have sympathy for each other, do we? We don't. I mean, we compete against each other. We toil against each other. We play mind games against each other. We tactically have to outweigh each other. And in the end, we've came out on top today.
Sam, is the victory even more sweeter after the bad news about Andy Carroll before the game?
Well, it is by Carlton Cole's performance, certainly that. You know, I mean, and of course there's a huge confidence boost for Modi Bombarga coming on again and scoring, because we need him now more than ever before. We need him to adjust to the Premier League. Him and Carlton are going to be major players for us if we continue to go on, and we've stayed now in the top half of the table from the very first whistle of the season to this stage, more than the third into the season, and we've never been out the top half, and we're back in that top half again, which shows just how good and how determined, what desire the players have.
Is it a ligament injury for Andy? Or?
It's a lateral ligament, which is the outside of the knee, yes.
Last couple, please, guys.
In a brace.
Does he stay at the club?
He stays with us, yeah. I mean, we've contacted Liverpool. Liverpool have got all the information. Liverpool sent a representative down, a medical representative down when he went to visit the specialist, and they use the same specialist as we do, and the specialist has given this diagnosis of what to do, and Andy will hopefully recover as quick as the specialist said he might.
Your old club, Blackburn, when you left there, obviously the manager that came in, the fans never got behind him, and it was almost became seemingly impossible to manage. Do you think it's possible to manage a club when you don't have fans behind you?
Yes.
Can do it.
You can't do it. You can't do it, no.
You can't do it.
No, you can't do it if the fans are not behind you. You can't, just won't happen. But the only way you get the fans behind you is win. It's all you can do. You've got to win. And if you're winning games of football, the fans will always be behind you. Okay?
Can you make the referee's decision to disallow a Nolan goal?
Well, I said to the fourth official, if you have a look at Ben Teke's goal for Aston Villa against Reading, you'll see why I'm complaining so badly. And he gave me a wry smile and said he didn't see it, but I knew he had. Thank you, lads.
Daly's outside, please.